Hello and welcome to What's Playing in Lansing on March 20th, 1955. Conquest of Space with newsreel and a cartoon nurse to meet you now playing at Butterfield's Gladmer Theatre.
This is the dangerous way station on the road to the planets. The jumping-off place for the fantastic rocket ship built in outer space. Yes, you'll be out of this world through every stirring moment of conquest of space. You'll live the strange, topsy-turvy life of men who live as no other men have lived before.
Evacuate Section 34.
Not tomorrow, not next year, but sometime before the year 2000 AD, this amazing event will take place. And now you will be part of it, rocketing beyond the horizon of our time to join the greatest human adventure of all time. Asteroid, dead astern.
Cecil B. Mills Reap the Wild Wind and Return from the Sea now playing at Butterfield's Capitol Theatre.
1840, when America's newly won freedom of the seas had to be fought for all over again. This background was the inspiration for our picture, Reap the Wild Wind, an exciting tale of the Florida Keys and the struggles between heroic salvage masters and pirate wreckers. We tell the story of tempestuous Loxie Claiborne and of two men, the stalwart sea captain and the polished blade of Charleston, who fight savagely for the love of Loxie.
You're right. I do love him, and I'm going to marry him, and you're stabbing him in the back.
That's
Only
enough.
makes me...
In the first place, you're not in love with him. And in the second, I intend to marry you myself.
Ray Milland, John Wayne, and Paulette Goddard were the natural choice for these three roles. And with them, we cast Raymond Massey, Robert Preston, Susan Hayward, Lynn Overman, Charles Bickford, Walter Hampton, Martha O'Driscoll, Hedda Hopper and Janet Beecher, and Louise Beavers. In Reap the Wild Wind, we see a man daring to enter the stronghold of the pirate wreckers alone, to fight against tough odds for the safety of America's sea lanes and for the love of Loxie. 10 fathoms deep, in the hold of a gutted ship, two rivals find a terror that may destroy them both. The giant squid, who lies in deadly waiting.
Get them up!
Look, is he? It's the giant squid.
Get the men up!
He'll carry you
Get them up!
Cast that halter!
Quo Vadis with the Tom and Jerry cartoon, Gone Fishin' now playing at Butterfield's Capitol Theater.
Millions of persons have already seen and applauded MGM's mighty Technicolor spectacle. Nero's pagan Rome in all its dissolute splendor. The most wicked era of history comes to life. 3 flaming love stories. The impassioned love of the pagan soldier for the beautiful Christian captive. The tragic love of the sultry slave girl for her master. The tortured love of cruel Nero for his wicked empress. 3 hours of eye-filling enjoyment. 3 years in the making. 30,000 in the cast. You'll never forget its unequal spectacle. You'll always remember its heart-pounding drama.
The French Line and Man of the Fighting Lady now playing at Butterfield's Southtown Theater.
I'm looking for trouble, I'm gonna throw the book away. Be unpredictable from day to day, in every way I can.
Yes, the old town will never be the same when Jane takes a fling at romance in Gay Paris. And Gay Paris flings it right back at her.
With a kiss, with a kiss, with a kiss. The Frenchman always says it with a kiss. Adorable, merveilleux, magnifique.
It's the exit that's preferred because it's cheap.
Au revoir. When a Frenchman learns to say bonsoir. It's a custom in Paris to say it just like this. With a kiss, kiss, kiss.
Hey, man, what happened? Well, he says he thinks I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. Well, honey, get a load of that.
Now, listen, you... What is this? One moment you are in love with me, and the next you're in somebody else's cabin.
Take your hands off me, so help me, I'll belch you one.
Out of my way!
Oh! Let me go! You're making a spectacle out of us. Will you let me go?
Drop that gal or I'll shoot!
Well, I'll be switched. My trousseau's firmly stitched. If the life I'm getting into heaven is akin to, boy, what a switch. Like any straight shooting, hard riding, law abiding, playing, jumping, Stetson wearing, cussing, swearing, bow-legged, rifle toting, petticoating, gal who came from Texas. Gal who came from Texas. Gal who came from Texas. Would you? I'm blind.
Spectacular drama, action-packed, with all the emotion and realism of the Navy's most potent weapon, the jet pilot.
Aircraft coming in for emergency landing. Clear, coming in for an emergency landing.
Irving Berlin's There's No Business Like Show Business in CinemaScope, along with the Tom and Jerry cartoon, Touché Pussycat, now playing at Butterfield State Theater.
This is the story of a family which was a little part of vaudeville in the days when vaudeville was a very big part of the theater. They danced and sang and brought joy everywhere. But in the helter-skelter of backstage life, the everyday problems of a real world had to be faced.
Harry, this is a crummy way to bring up kids.
Oh, now, Molly, don't start sending the kids back to your mother just because the train is late.
But Steve ought to go to school, and they should be sleeping in beds instead of... Oh, it's just not right keeping them up all hours of the night like this. I want them to have an education, a real education.
Following the usual pattern, kids grow up, and with that, so do the complications. And what complications?
Oh, I forgot to return your breadstick. I'm awfully sorry.
I'll forgive you. Good night.
Is that still all?
Jim, I had a wonderful evening. I like you very much. Hope you ask me out again sometime.
Huh?
You want to kiss me good night? Good night.
Moderately high barometric pressure will cover the northeast and the deep south. Small danger of fruit frost. Hot and humid nights can be expected.
St. Vincent 95, Guadalupe 97, San Domingo 99, Martinique 105.
Prince of Players in CinemaScope, now playing at the Lucan Theater. Nominated for 12 Academy Awards, Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront, now playing at the Esquire Theater.
Philosophy of life. Do it to him before he does it to you. What do you want?
Your gun.
We got the fattest piers and the fattest harbor in the world. Everything moves in and out, we take our cut.
Come on, I better get you home. There's too many guys around here with only one thing in their mind. Am I gonna see you again?
What for? I really don't know.
Ah, come on.
Edie. Father, who'd want to kill Joey? Who'd want to kill Joey?
Now listen, you know who the pistols are. You're going to keep still until they cut you down one by one? Get a doctor!
Stay away from me!
Talk yourself in the river.
Jane Russell in Underwater in Super Scope, now playing at the Michigan Theater.
Come on below to that new, exciting underwater world with Jane Russell as you've never seen her before in Underwater, a picture that took 3 years to make at a cost of $3 million. Skin diver action, aqua lung thrills, and the stronghold of the shark brought vividly to the screen.
The morning, Dominic. Are you going under?
Sure, Chiquita. I never felt better in my life.
Knock it off, Tom.
What are you talking about, knock it off?
She knows. Besides, you're not diving tomorrow. It's too big a risk.
It's not too risky for you to go under alone, huh?
Oh, no.
I thought Dominic was your insurance policy.
Well, the insurance lapsed.
Race is caught down now.
Gunbelt and Outpost in Malaya, now playing at the Starlight Drive-In. Silver Lode and South Sea Women now playing at the Northside Drive-In.
Marines have landed and have the situation well in hand, with Burt Lancaster and Virginia Mayo rousingly co-starred in the grandest gusto and glory story ever to come to this theater.
Oh, Sarge.
All we need is a preacher and a motel.
him, quick!
Thanks for watching.